What's up, podcast listeners? It's Andy, it's Drew, it's producer Robin. It is December 2023. We've made it to the end of another year at the What's Up Casselberry podcast.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, indeed. Yes, as you're hopefully listening to this on some sort of Christmas break, maybe you should just stop, listen to this with your family. All gather around, like the old-time radio.
Right. Let's make it a Christmas tradition.
I could hear the fire gently crackling on this 75-degree Christmas morning.
Carol singing episode, right? So we'll start singing some Christmas carols. Feel free to join in with the family as you roast your marshmallows or whatever you do. Told of us about becoming a tradition.
That's a great idea. Yeah, it would be the lowest listened to podcast ever. Definitely not. We referenced in the last episode the Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's, and I find that fascinating that they chose to start that movie with Chevy Chase and his just singing off key, like very loud on the drive to find the perfect Christmas tree. Well, I'm going to just tell you right off the bat, we're kind of going to be all over the place today. Let me do my initial spiel. We're just freestyling this episode. We're just going to have some very loose not that we ever have very buttoned up serious conversation, but this will be even looser than normal. But we are a Casselberry, Florida based podcast, and we love Casselberry, love talking about things in Casselberry, and felt like it was appropriate, the last podcast of this year, to kind of just have a freestyle, fun episode, talk about Christmas, talk about maybe goals for next year, whatever tickles our fancy. So Andy, Robin, give us anything you're excited for about the new year, anything you're thinking about from last year as we really conclude another year of podcasting, which is this is the end of our third full season? Fourth? The 3.5? Somewhere around there.
No way.
Yeah, this podcast.
This podcast started the beginning of 2020.
Wow.
Are you a resident historian?
Yeah.
What episode number is this?
The one he just said.
146. 146. That's pretty cool.
I can't be, I don't even know the now. I just know stuff, okay?
Okay. Stuff lady.
Historical stuff.
I'm full of random facts about anything.
Can you reminisce, Robin, back to my question, can you reminisce all the way back to January of 2023 and just over the past year? What was a memorable moment or something that you'll just recall fondly from this year?
Podcast related or just?
Oh, I know.
Either.
Go ahead.
Oh, podcast related or not?
He said either.
Yeah, either.
So you go ahead, Andy.
Personal or podcast?
Well, podcast related. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite episodes was when we took the show on the road.
That's right.
Do you remember that?
That was
That was this year, right?
Yeah, that was the beginning of this year too.
Exactly. To Casselberry's patio bar, sat with Pat, one of his bar stools, and we had probably the first ever podcast in Casselberry's bar. That was cool.
That is true. That was fun.
You recovered from that, Robin?
Yeah. I thought we weren't going to talk about that. Having the pastor confidential.
For me, the podcast-related highlight was hearing my wife be a recent guest. She really knocked it out of the park. And
she did.
I'm not just saying that for her ears because, trust me, she doesn't really listen to us, despite my efforts to try and play them in the background and make me sound good. She's not listening every week, but she did listen to herself, and it sounded beautiful. She did a great job representing Casselberry and what it's like to be a young mom.
Yeah, she did good. She was one of my favorites. There were so many good guests that I can't even think.
As I recall, Robin, you particularly seem to enjoy the single guests or male guests.
Yeah, where were those?
There was a few.
I can't recall them.
All right, Robin, as we look to 24, which single guys do I need to put on the invite list?
I will need to see a credit check, an income threshold.
All right, okay. Let's see.
What type of car they drive.
You know what you're looking for.
We'll go to goals at the end of the episode for 2024. We'll go a little deeper.
Good transition, though.
Yeah, that is, but I think right now we should take some time to. You know what would be fun here? The last dad jokes of the year. I'm gonna bring them hard. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Are they Christmas themed?
They're New Year's themed.
Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Christmas jokes.
That's good. That's
All
good.
right, very good.
Fill
All
that in.
All right. Do you know how the snow globe feels this time of year? It's a difficult season emotionally.
Shook up.
Yes.
Nice.
Why do reindeer like Beyonce so much?
'Cause she's amazing.
She slays.
Andy! Yes!
Did you hear about the Christmas rom-com about bread?
No.
Loaf, actually.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, that was
Anyway,
good.
Drew, you said you got some sickness going through your house. I'm sorry to hear that. Our Christmas tree actually got sick as well. I think it's got tinselitis.
I like that one. That was good.
Okay, what do you call a search engine that sings the best Christmas songs?
What?
Michael Google. Because Google.
Google. Got it. There you go.
Robin,
All right.
I think that deserved a bigger laugh. No, that was a fake one, doesn't count.
I would never fake laugh.
All right, so those were Christmas related. Here's a couple of New Year's Eve.
Okay.
The Taylors love New Year's Eve. We've now moved. We're those.
I actually heard you've got a very special song, a favorite song in the Taylor household on New Year's Eve.
Is it Mariah Carey? Is that what you?
No.
Oh.
Is it New Year's Eve by Taylor Swift?
With 4 kids, Silent Night.
Oh yes, exactly. I love those shirts that says "Mom." All Mama wants for Christmas is a silent night. That is a fact in our house. No, all right, here we go. So for New Year's Eve, I know people like this. What do you call someone always wanting a date for New Year's Eve?
Robin.
I'm not looking any direction. Not looking. No, it could be Robin, but if you always want a date for New Year's Eve, you're just seeking social security.
Ha!
What happened to the man who shoplifted a calendar on New Year's Eve?
What?
He got 12 months.
When did you hear about the guy who shoplifted an advent calendar?
What?
He got 24 days.
Oh,
Ah,
this is the unhinged episode.
it is. Well, let's just keep the good times of Christmas rolling. We had Santa Claus show up in our dear city of Casselberry recently.
The Santa?
Yeah, Santa. I know him. The elf quote. No, Santa was here. The annual Santa Run, where Santa runs through the community of Casselberry, went by. And Andy, I think Santa visited your house, did he not? I don't know if he dropped off coal or not, but he went through. He went by your house.
If he stopped by, he would have done. No, he actually did drop off coal too, and he asked me to give it to Robin. I don't know, I don't know what that was about. No, he did come by our house, but he was going around in the neighborhood, and I heard him, and I was just kind of watching TV with Tracy and kind of scrolling through stuff. And someone on Happenings on Casselberry, you know, all the drama that's associated with that. Does anyone hear the sirens? Something big must be going on.
Yeah,
Is
Santa Claus is
everybody
here.
okay? And it's like, oh, you're new to town, aren't you?
That's awesome. The one time a year we can actually celebrate sirens going off. Yeah, I haven't relatively recently moved out of Casselberry. My wife Becky and I like tell everyone we know, because other cities have like tried to emulate the Santa Run in their own places, and we say no, it's the best in Casselberry. I mean, between the fire trucks,
Santa,
the amount of
police escort, the
candy, the gift. I mean, like last year there was like teddy bears and other kid related gifts being thrown off of Santa's sleigh. It was
Nintendo Switches, Xboxes.
only the best. Yeah, no, they do a great job. We really appreciate the city putting that event together. I know it's a tradition for many to kind of almost do like a tailgate out in front of their house. You'll see friends and neighbors out sitting around and just enjoying that time. And yes, they know the sirens are there for a positive reason as Santa goes around the Santa Run. Has it been going on since your kids were like little as well?
Oh yeah, I remember when the kids were. Well, we would be carrying them out there.
Oh, neat.
Little headphones because the noise was too loud.
Well, we are thankful for the city of Casselberry and all they do for our citizens, especially our kids. It's fun to live in a community where our kids are really thought of so highly that Santa Claus himself would come and visit. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll get back to some more Christmas-related friendly banter.
Are you looking to be part of something bigger? A community that fosters growth, prosperity, and support? Look no further than the Casselberry Chamber of Commerce. Since 2003, we have been dedicated to promoting the prosperity of the greater Casselberry community. But we don't stop there. We are proud supporters of local entrepreneurs, offering scholarships to high school graduates, making donations to food pantries, art programs, local schools, and more. We are not just another division of a larger organization or run by big businesses. In fact, 85% of our membership is comprised of small businesses with 35 employees or fewer. As a member, you'll have access to numerous networking functions and opportunities for personal and professional development. From monthly business luncheon with inspiring speakers to women networking luncheons, ribbon cuttings, and business after hours, we have something for everyone. And check out our annual events, including golf and kickball tournaments and food and wine festival. There's always something exciting happening at the Casselberry Chamber. Join us today and become part of the Casselberry Chamber family. Together, let's make the greater Casselberry community an even better place to live, work, and play. We are here to create value for our members and help your business thrive. Visit casselberrychamber.com for more information.
So we're getting close to Christmas. Have you done all your shopping yet, Robin?
Yeah, I bought myself everything I wanted.
Okay. Great. Well, let me kick off the discussion by asking the question, what did you guys get me for Christmas?
The headphones you're wearing.
And I look lovely in them, so thank you. And they keep my ears nice and warm as I can hear yours and Drew's dulcet tones. Drew, what did you get me?
I'm thinking about getting you maybe a new sweater for the next 31 years. So I'm gonna be just Amazon be sending a special gift your way.
Yeah, something to be buried in.
My other gift to both of you is my continued presence in your lives. You're welcome.
Oh, your presence is a presence. Mm-hmm. Robin, what should we get for Drew?
A vacation.
No more kids. Oh, right. Okay.
Some like eye mask patches.
Yes.
Like a spa day.
I was thinking of Silent Night.
I would love a good sleep. That honestly, that would be a fantastic gift. Just a complete
It is so good, right?
Some NyQuil.
So Christmas gifts. You talked about what we get each other. What is your most memorable Christmas gift ever?
That we've gotten?
Yes.
Ooh.
I mean, there's so many. I've been very blessed, very generous.
You're just going to say something like, "Oh,
my children."
No, one of the first. I truly am more of a memories person and like experiences than I am physical stuff. So
that's the difference between you and Robin and I, isn't it? Give us the stuff.
No, Becky. I think maybe the second year we got married, she put together just a really nice like assortment of dates that she put together. It was basically like one whole week of this was before kids. We had a lot more free time, but yeah, it was like a dinner to a favorite restaurant, like Wa Sushi, which is a good one of ours. We went to the Children's Museum over in that whatever part of Orlando that is. That was a lot of fun. I went to an Orlando City soccer game. We had played golf together. So yeah, that was a memorable. Just a lot of events, quality time with Becky, doing things that I enjoy, fun things. That was a highlight for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me it was actually a bike. There was this blue rally bike that I wanted. It was cool, and I never had the cool stuff and the new stuff, and I got one and I just rode it forever. I loved it. I think I kind of actually like put it in my room, stored it in my room for several days rather than the garage because I want to be close to it and all that kind of stuff.
I love that. What's your kind of family tradition regarding opening presents? Do you have any unique or special elements to the actual Christmas gift extravaganza?
My childhood is very different from my adulthood. Mm-hmm. We would always have stockings first. My dad was always so excited, and so he would like wake us the whole thing. Then we'd have a little bit of breakfast, and then we'd go to church. And church was always very special because people got to bring some of their presents to church, kind of like a show and tell church thing. And so we always had a lot of fun doing that. Then we would come home and have like round 2 of presents, which was maybe like immediate family. Then we'd have a big Christmas lunch, and then we'd save like extended family for the evening. So we really just kind of extended the day. That was our day as a child. Of man, I just so many warm memories. And again, I think like you, Robin, we never we never had a lot of stuff, but man, we were rich in those memories and just felt just so warm, like $1 million. Now, our tradition has been normally that we travel on Christmas Day. So the kids can be with their grandparents, Tracy can be with her folks, and we've got responsibilities on Christmas Eve, and so we normally fly on Christmas Day. So kind of gifts and traditions bend around that a little bit. But flying on Christmas Day has actually become a fun tradition. I mean, not many people do, and so we can wear the Santa hats when we're flying, and just kind of have fun like that. And then we'll always make sure that we're home for dinner, and we'll have a big family dinner, get off the plane, big family dinner, Christmas with the extended family, and it's probably Christmas evening when I can kind of close my eyes and say, okay, the season's been good, it's done, let me celebrate, let me rest, and that's kind of when Christmas feels real there.
Nice. Robin?
I don't think I've ever had one Christmas that was the same, so I just make up my own stuff as I go.
There you go.
Yeah, I just do what I want.
So what are you making up this year?
I don't know, I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
You got 2 weeks or so.
So what's fun, I know I keep saying this, but and God bless you all with your families and your children, but there's something about just being you when you could just literally do what you want. Like, I ordered this cup that I wanted that someone makes, like, from Etsy, and she's like, okay, I'll do my best to get it by Christmas. I was like, oh no, it's a gift from me to me, so don't worry, I don't need it by a certain time. And she's like, I love that, thank you. So
interesting. For me, the joy is definitely now, our kids getting gifts and just even learning the process. They're so little, learning the process of like how to pull the paper. Like, that's fun, watching them pull the paper. One silly thing that's transpired for both when I was a boy as well as now in my own home is that we're big into like keeping the garbage limited. And so like, first it was my dad, and now it's me. I've taken the mantle of being the garbage man. Whereas like the second, I don't care who opens, I don't care what order we go in, how many gifts per person. To me, it's all about like, awesome, you open that gift, that's great. Give me the garbage. Making sure that put it together so that we can just clearly see the toys and can appreciate, or whatever the gift is, can appreciate the gift rather than just that mess, particularly because my wife, Mama there, she does not like a mess. So it serves her, serves our family well to just get the wrapping out and just be able to enjoy the gifts themselves.
That is a dad thing to do. That's very
total
cool
move.
You do it. I love it.
What other fun things about Andy? You mentioned having stuff to do before. I know for my family, Christmas Eve is a very special time. The way we celebrate is we go to church, and our church, and I know a lot of churches do this, where they'll do like a candle lighting service and sing Silent Night. And that to me is always one of those die in the wool, like clear markers of this Christmas season, when the lights are down low, maybe there's some ambient light or even some Christmas lights, and then the candles being lit and slowly making the whole room, however many people there are, everybody holding a lit candle, singing Silent Night. That's always like a very clear indication of Christmas for me.
Yeah, that is for me as well. That's another of those markers, is a good word. And I think one of the things that's so important, I realize that Christmas is a Christian holiday that's broadly celebrated in our secular society as well. So I don't want to be offensive, but having these markers in our calendar is so important, right? Otherwise, life just happens. It just kind of goes by, and as frequently as we can stop and do something to remember not just where we've come from, but where we're going, that seems to map out life in a beautiful way. Drew, you will know this in the Old Testament, that they would leave a marker called an Ebenezer, right, to remember God's faithfulness to them. And I feel that a good holiday season, a good Christmas season, is marked with those markers, right? Where we can say, I remember this. I experienced that feeling. And it's so important to have those traditions.
Beautiful. Well said. maybe do we have time for like one or two more questions for this episode?
Of course, there's no rules this episode.
Yeah, I know, but I also could see us just kind of rambling for, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Just keep going.
Just a normal conversation with Robin.
All right, here we go. This will be a little lighthearted, a little fun. Favorite Christmas movie, and you can interpret what is a Christmas movie however you want. I feel like we did this a year or two ago, but worth revisiting.
Do I have to just pick one?
No, but just to clarify why Drew said you can interpret Christmas as you want, he's going for the Die Hard.
Oh,
I knew
100%.
that. I knew that.
Yeah.
That's a tooth and nail battle right there. I believe Die Hard is a Christmas
Amen,
movie.
brother. I believe it too.
It's in there.
It has a
Andy?
redemptive story. Lots of bright, shining lights.
Yeah. It's celebrated, or it's
Battle
shown
between
on
good and
Christmas.
evil.
Huh?
Right?
So we're all in
I'm trying
agreement.
to help you out here, Drew.
We're all in agreement that it is a Christmas movie,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Okay. I have 3 favorites that I must watch every year.
Yes.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, obviously. This movie called Deck the Halls that has Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito in it.
Oh.
It came out like 2006, but it's very good.
I know the song.
And The Nightmare Before Christmas, which could be arguably Christmas or Halloween, but it's a very good movie.
Fascinating. That's a good, broad, diverse list. Nice. Andy, do you have any?
So my family-friendly movie would be Elf. Right,
Yep,
just classic. Love it. My little darker movie would be Four Christmases. Have you guys seen that movie?
Is that Vince Vaughn
With
and Reese
Vince
Witherspoon?
Vaughn?
Yeah.
There is this one scene where Vince Vaughn jumps into the nativity, and every time I watch it, I just keel over laughing. It is so, I mean, it's probably pretty inappropriate, but it is so funny. And they get into all kind of chaos. And, Vince Vaughn, I mean, there's some stuff that he does that I'm like, I can leave it. But man, when he is in his space, he is a hilarious guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that movie, there's a whole genre, I feel like, of Christmas movies, which are all about highlighting the fact, when you get family together, there's just, we know this to be true of real life. There's a tendency where, like, stuff can happen and arguments and things from years ago get brought back up and into the vault. And movies like Four Christmases, and I mean, there's others that I can think of, just they kind of shed light on the fact that you put these people that are kind of living their own lives, and you put them together in a tight space in what's supposed to be this like romantic, joyful, peaceful event. And it never really goes that way,
Right.
or it often doesn't go that way, and which results in comedy in and of itself, or awkwardness. So, yeah, that's good. I Die Hard for sure is, if we're including that. Home Alone was a movie that for me
That is funny.
brings back fond Christmas memories. I'm also like kind of the age of Kevin growing up, so that was like when I could picture myself being in that place where my parents forgot about me and celebrated Christmas by myself. Elf.
You should
is
talk to
great.
your therapist about that. You got memories
I
of
still-
Christmas where your parents could forget you and
Oh,
leave
no.
you for a foreign country.
I also the other one that comes to mind, and it's cheesy and nostalgic now, but the old, almost like claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that one, and Charlie Brown's Christmas, like those movies just are so sentimental and just remind me of kind of a bygone era, and they're just sweet to go back and watch now as an adult. So anyway, that's a smattering of things. Should we maybe conclude with some kind of Merry Christmas thoughts, inspirational quotes, just something maybe looking ahead to the new year? What are we thinking, you all, podcast family, for hopes for the new year? Are you resolutions people? What are you thinking regarding
I am not a
what's next?
resolutions person, but I will spend a couple of days before the new year picking apart my calendar, building into it what I need to, resetting my routines and systems and things like that, so that if I did have goals, I could accomplish them.
I like that.
I just get like
super really cool. Those are good practical things. For me, I mean, I think this is always, the time of year where people, make resolutions. They think back to maybe failures, etc. I would encourage our listeners and myself very much to. I think it's worth the time to reflect on the year that was, and obviously you can reflect on the things that went bad. But I would reflect fondly and be thankful and remember the blessings that you've been given. And so spend some time doing that. And then as far as the new year goes, I think for me, I really try to set just 1 to 3 things tops, 1 to 3 just obtainable goals. So if it's, having a 6-pack and benching 300 pounds like that, I don't put that down because that's just, I know myself. That's not.
I heard you have a 6-pack on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's a different 6-pack.
Okay.
But yeah, I will immediately be discouraged going into the new year, kind of knowing in my heart of hearts I'm not going to measure up to that. So no, but instead just really, I know one year for me it was making a certain number of connections with people. Another year it was, hey, I really want to listen to and read more. Andy, you've talked in the past about how many books you read. I'm not on your level, but really trying to invest in reading some more.
I have beaten my total this year.
Did you? What was?
Well, we've still got, at the time of recording, 3 weeks left.
Okay.
I'm on 62.
Beautiful. 62 finished books. That's incredible. Well done,
It's my
sir.
best year yet.
That's awesome. So there you go. There's hopefully some encouragement and little nuggets of wisdom there. And I think we ought to wrap this up with an inspirational quote. What do you say? All right, last one, Andy. This is on you. You finish the year. Literally, the last inspiration for the What's Up Casselberry podcast. It's been a ride. It's been a fun year. We can't wait for 2024 to have new guests, new engagements. It's going to be the best year yet for the pod as well as for the city of Casselberry. Andy, no pressure with that build-up.
You have built this
Drop
up. And I will say that I think
inspiration.
This word of inspiration will inspire Robin. This kind of feels like Robin to me as I read it before I share it. Here it is. It's written by the very famous unknown, Mr. Unknown. Every year, make a resolution to change yourself. This year, make a resolution to be yourself. Every year, you make a resolution to change yourself. This year, make a resolution to be yourself. One of the things I love about this is getting to the core of who we are. Are we who we want to be? Is there improvements that we can make? Are there things that we should change? Absolutely. But let's not forget, there's a lot of good about us. We are people who are made in the image of God. There is good stuff about us. And in the midst of resolutions and change and goals, let's not forget that there's a lot of good stuff happening already. Here's the quote for you, Robin, and for me, and for us. Every year you make a resolution to change yourself. This year, make a resolution to be yourself.
Thank you, Andy. You just get me. And thank you, Drew. And thank you, listener, for listening to another year of What's Up Casselberry. This podcast is hosted by Andy Searles and Drew Taylor and produced by Robin Kepi. For more information, please visit us at whatsupcasselberry.com. Until next time, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.